Showtime! The Capital G show starts right now.
What's up YouTube, Capital G here. We're talking 2-card combos in this video. They can win you the game, be backbreaking for your opponent, and since they only require a couple of cards, they can be incredibly dependent and consistent. I've decided in this video to list the top 10 2-card combos of all time based on relevance, impact to the meta, and of course ease of usability. This is, without further ado, the top 10 2-card combos of all time, the Yugioh Hierarchy. Number 10, INZEKTOR Dragonfly plus INZEKTOR Hornet. So this 2-card combo was almost entirely responsible for both the death of Thunder King Ryo and battle traps in the same exact format. If it was chainable, you were probably running it because if not, your field could be absolutely devastated and wiped clean. First off, you'd have Dragonfly coming out, he'd pop a card, then you'd have Centipede next up, he'd do the same exact thing, and it pretty much ended in the best way possible for the INZEKTOR player. Not only would they be able to search another Dragonfly to repeat the process during their next turn, but they also had the option of a rank 3 play to pretty much combat any opposition that they were going to face. Number 9, Fusion Gate plus Chain Material. And yes, my troll senses are definitely tingling. This 2-card degenerate combo usually led to one of the most convoluted OTKs the game has ever seen, involving E-Heroes, Gustav Max, even possibly Blazing Phoenix. I mean, it's basically an infinite loop that just absolutely makes your opponent want to pull their hair out, and considering the loop is infinite and damn near unstoppable, it's pretty much up there in one of the troziest plays of all time, unless you have Effect Veil or Breakthrough skill. Number 8, Herald of Perfection plus ARCHLORD KRISTYA. This combo gives new meaning to the term Rage Quit. I mean, it's bad enough when you have to deal with Herald shutting down your spells, traps, and monster effects, but then when you combine that with KRISTYA, I mean, game over, man. Not only do you eliminate the few outs to Herald in the game that there is, but now you get a huge beater that's almost unkillable alongside it. One of the powerful plays of all time. Number 7, Wind Up Magician plus Wind Up Shark. Meet the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that Shockmaster got banned in the TCG. This 2-card combo was utterly insane on the first turn. Not only did you make advantage using a plethora of Exceeds, usually fueled through Zen Mighty, but if you were going second, you could actually use Giga Brilliant and just flat out OTK. And then of course, this goes without saying that even if you couldn't attack because you were going first, you had 3 full turns of Shockmaster lockdown. So if you were playing against a deck like Prophecy, call spells and win, Dragon Rulers, call monster effects and win, it was absolutely nuts. Number 6, Future Fusion plus Overload Fusion. Would you believe me if I told you that these 2 cards alone were nearly good enough to win a YCS? Because that totally happened in 2006. Everyone knows the power of Future Fusion because of how notorious the card became when Chaos Dragons basically took it to another level, but Overload Fusion was just as important in the height of its popularity. It let you summon Chimera Tech, which was usually over 8,000 attack by itself, and then goes to Sono Wu over your opponent and totally massacre anything that they left in attack mode. Believe me, it wasn't pretty. Number 5, Trap DUSTSHOOT plus Mind Crush. Opening hands, be prepared to turn into utter crap. This was one of the most devastating opening combos you could do in the history of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we all know that knowledge is power, and not only did you get to see your opponent's entire opening hand, but then you got to kill 1/3 of it. I mean, that's pretty much the definition of having your cake and eating it too. Number 4, Card Trooper plus Machine Duplication. So this combo was so powerful, players actually gave it a nickname, Troop Dupe Scoop, and it's probably the reason that Card Trooper still isn't at 3 today. The combo was not only an immediate +1, but it also gave you a potential 5,700 damage on board, and it was completely immune to things like Torrential Tribute or Sakaretsu Armor because all the troopers floated on destruction. It gave you offense, defense, but it was a pain in the ass for your opponent. Number 3, LONEFIRE Blossom plus Soul Charge. This combo was like pressing the easy button on How to Train My Quasar. Not only did these 2 cards combine to make one of the most powerful monsters in game history while still having 6 cards in hand, but in my opinion, it single-handedly took the Sylvan deck to tier 1 status. Multiple Hermitries, Felgrand, drawing cards from said Hermitries. You open with LONEFIRE Soul Charge and Sylvans, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Number 2, SANGAN plus Crush Card Virus. So remember everything that I said about how devastating that Trap DUSTSHOOT and Mind Crush was together? Okay, take that and multiply it by 2 and you've adequately described this combo. Your opponent's entire hand, all their set monsters, their next 3 draw phases, basically everything that they hold dear and generally want to keep away from you just became public knowledge. And do I need to even mention how it obliterates every strong monster they control, and then you still get a Sangan search for just to get whatever the hell you want? I mean, it is just dumb. Honorable mentions include Fire Fist Bear plus Fire Formation Tenki and Destiny Hero Malicious plus Destiny Draw. And finally, number 1, Chaos Emperor Dragon plus Witch of the Black Forest. This combo was so freaking powerful. Every card that was even remotely involved in it was instantly banned in the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. And I mean, we all know that Chaos Emperor Dragon is generally known as the most powerful monster ever created because of his ability to nuke, well, everything, and his ability to inflict damage at the same time. I mean, it's scary enough, but then when you added in Witch of the Black Forest to the mix, you got what has to be just described as the most notorious and devious monster ever created. That, of course, being Yatagarasu and his dreaded Yata Lock, and once he hit the board, your opponent just wasn't coming back from that. And Chaos Emperor Dragon and Witch of the Black Forest were already powerful separately, but when you combined them, there just was no equal. So let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with my list? Were there any cards that I missed? Thank you for watching as always. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribing makes life happy.